just make a wish, make it happen. Hiya, Joyce. How are you doing? No, they're not here. It's just me today. Rhonda is modding another auction somewhere. She's always modding. Oh, I know who I didn't send the link to. Hi, TM and Michello. Let's see. Let's see if Denise would like to come in and play with us. Designs and Do-Overs. Hello. Elizabeth K. Hi. Christine Rose. Hello. How is everybody doing? See if somebody comes in. Happy Hump Day. Hump Day. Hump Day. Hump Day. Yeah, that. It's the middle of the week. Only 2 more days. Yay. Let me turn this fan on. I am getting really hot. There we go. Gianna bought me this little fan that you can plug it in and charge it up and then put it anywhere. So that's pretty neat. Doing great now that I'm here. Oh, brother. Sucking up to me isn't going to do you any good, TM. All right, so I was going to do something with some stones that I had picked out. But then I started thinking about it, and I have a whole bunch of bezel wire. I mean, a whole bunch of bezel wire. Lots of bezel wire. We are going to put something over those back there. In fact, we're going to do it today as soon as Ryan gets back. So it's not so blinding. Anyway, I wanted to see if I could weave it into something. Eventually, I want to do a bracelet. But right now, I think just for this live, I'm just going to try and do a little pendant or a pin or something with it. So we'll see what happens. Trial and error. Everything's a learning curve. You know that. Ooh, while I'm here, you guys aren't going to believe this. I don't know. Have any of you heard of the band Disturbed? Yes, no, maybe. Christine's heard of them. Okay. Anybody else? Just people, yeah. I'm one of them. Joyce has heard of them. Well, I guess they're kind of a big deal, you know. Hi, Lexi. Oh, it's been months since you've been here. Really, your favorite band ever? Well, then you are really going to appreciate this. I commented on one of their videos, and they are now corresponding with me. They came over and checked out my YouTube channel. They said they liked my jewelry and they loved my haircut. Is that not wild that Disturbed is talking to me? I don't know. I'd love to make them a piece of jewelry and have them wear it. That would kick up my sales. Yeah. And so I thought, well, they must respond to everybody. So I went back on that same video and looked at the comments, and they didn't respond to anybody on there except me. So, well, they took the time to come over and check out the channel. That's what blew my mind, is that, they would do that and then write me back and comment on it, that they liked my jewelry and they loved my haircut. I had to ask Ryan how big of a band they were, if they're a big deal or they're just, you're dying right now. You tried to buy a VIP 4-day pass to their festival in Florida, but it's sold out. Wow. Yeah, I think it is divine intervention. Um, I've been listening to their music this morning, and I don't like all of their music, but I do like a lot of it. Um, they did a remake of The Sound of Silence. Oh my gosh, if you don't get goosebumps when the guy sings it, then you really don't have any feelings at all. I mean, check it out. Disturbed singing The Sounds of Silence, and it's just beautiful. No, literally dying. They haven't written you, Lexi. You're their number one fan. I don't know where it's going, but I just thought it was cool, and we'll see. Who knows? They may pop in the chat one of these days, and then Lexi would really die. See, now you got to be here all the time, Lexi, because you never know when Disturbed is going to pop in my chat. Can you imagine, guys? But I guess they're a big deal. Ryan said that they were on the level of like Metallica and that. Is that true? That they're that big? Every song, every word. Nice. That's cool. Well, how big are they, Lexi? They're a big deal, huh? Well, I'll have to email them and tell them that I have their #1 fan here and that they need to come over and say hi to you. Apparently big. What? 733 million hits on their songs? Holy crap. That's a lot of hits, guys. Wow. Why the hell are they talking to me? All right, hubby. I'm going to do it. Hey, Wes. We were just discussing the band Disturbed. I don't know if you've ever heard of them or not, but I wrote a comment on one of their videos, and they replied to me and said, to send them a mail, and so I emailed them back. They gave me their email address, and I emailed them back, and so I told them a little bit about me, that I had a channel and that. They came over, checked out the channel, and then wrote me back and said they loved my jewelry and they really liked my haircut. What was the comment? I think I said I was a 71-year-old woman, and I appreciated, or something like that, that listening to that song, Sounds of Silence, took me to higher ground, and I just thanked them for putting it out, and just said blessings. Well, TM, we're not there yet. I mean, I've gone down this road before with other people. Wes, I think there have been 30 already sold. So we still got 70 to go. Anita Panita was going to put it out on her next video. So, yeah, no kidding. Instead of hundreds for my pieces, I'm going to start getting thousands for my pieces. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be lovely. So anyway, okay, Tim, that'd be great. We'll see where it goes, guys. You know, um, I hope it's going to go somewhere. Because I just never expected them to reply to the comment at all. Yeah, well, I was really impressed when they reached out to uh, people that were having trouble with drugs and depression and suicide. You know, really impressed with it. So we'll see, guys. I'll let you know. I'll probably email them when I get off, and we'll see where this thing goes. There's possibility. I mean, all it would take would be for, one of them to wear a piece of my jewelry, and them mention it or something, and anyway, I don't want to get too caught up in that. We'll see. Can tell I'm trying to keep it down low. Yeah, it probably will triple in value if this, if this happens. This is all kind of pie in the sky stuff, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get over on this other camera and get to work. Yep, that's the one I want. Okay, so got this folded up. I think I'm going to get a couple more pieces here. And all I'm going to try and do is just weave this, just like a regular, ordinary, woven, whatever. So, all right, let's start. Ah. Okay. Where is it? Shoot, where'd it go? Okay, there it is. All right. Get these straightened out. So, Lexi, you're going to have to um, message me your phone number in case they do come into the chat. I can get a hold of you. They're here. They're here. Come meet them. That would probably get me a couple of subs too if they came on with me. 1 or 2 subs maybe. Yeah. Man, is it quiet in here? Let me drop the link because I don't think anybody's coming in. If somebody wants to come in and chat with me. There you go. There's a link for anybody that wants to come in and read the chat for me or whatever. Just hang out. Oh, come on. There we go. A little bit more. There it is. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, this is real heavy bezel, so I thought I would solder it to this. Let's see, how wide do I want it? Let's just do it like right there. Nobody wants to come in? All right. See there how you guys are? There's somebody. There's a couple somebodies. Yay! Yay! There's Lexi and there's
Hi.
Elizabeth. Hi, guys.
Oh, thank God I'm not the only one. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, you can do this. Don't leave her hanging. Don't leave her. Okay. I was like, all right, Sandy, I'm coming. I swear to God, that is just what went down.
So,
See how lucky you are, Sandy?
pardon me?
See how lucky you are?
I am. I got both of you guys in here. Yay! Thank you so much.
Yeah.
No problem. It's nice to meet you. I haven't met you. Who are you? Hi.
Oh, that's
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Are
So,
you
I
in
get these
jewelry or
miles?
reselling?
Both, I guess. I started doing some auctions here and there, reselling mostly jewelry. I also make jewelry. Haven't made anything lately, but yeah, it's a good crossover here.
For real, absolutely. Sandy, I'm so excited to see you do wire weaving because, like, in all honesty, I'm such a noob that it's gonna be nice to watch it live.
Well, I don't know whether this is going to work or not, but we're going to try it.
Sometimes that's the way the best designs come out.
Yeah. Um, we'll just
Sometimes
see.
you waste a lot. Oops, sorry, Sandy.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens, And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not I don't get hung up on mistakes. Just go on, learn from them, and go on. All right, let's see what we can do here.
I have like 100 questions, and I don't want to like talk over Elizabeth, so I'm trying to not monopolize the conversation.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. You just talk away. Ask all your questions.
All right. So, let me ask, do you remelt down your silver and reuse it?
Yes.
Okay.
Cast it. Yeah.
Okay. So, now, was that a significant investment for you?
It is now, but it wasn't in the beginning.
Okay.
The casting equipment wasn't that bad in the beginning.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
do you have a lot of silver to melt or something?
I might have some tucked away here or there around somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's just that, I have a tendency to be a supplies snob. So I like to work in, whether it's knitting, I like to work in like natural fabrics, natural textiles,
Right.
or, in jewelry making, glass, crystal, something that's not plastic. I like thread, but, it's very expensive working with metal.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find ways to make my own findings. And if it's not a huge investment to start, I have things tucked away that I could repurpose. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool.
Did you have any recommendations for equipment?
Well, yeah, but I really need to talk to you more to see what exactly you're, thinking of doing.
Okay. If my desk were clean, I would show you right now. But it's literally like a bomb. So, designs and do-overs. Elizabeth, you want to grab this one?
Is she there?
I don't know. I might have just put her on the spot, which I'm really sorry about. But she said, or he said, Sandy, do you use sterling or fine silver bezel wire?
I use both. That didn't help you out at all, did it?
Well, no, but it gave me another question, so that might. And teamwork is always best. So what would be the determining factor when you're doing a project of whether or not you use sterling or fine silver?
Oh, that's a great question.
Well, I find that I'm tripped up by that quite frequently. Except for it's the difference between silver plated or silver filled.
Yeah.
So.
All right. If I had my druthers, I probably would use fine silver all the time.
You would.
Because it doesn't tarnish and it's easier to move around. It's softer.
Yeah.
So
do you prefer a softer wire overall?
Again, it just depends on the project that I'm doing,
Yeah.
Sometimes you've got to get some bolts to, what you're doing to hold it together. So jewelry has such a range that you really can't make a blanket statement,
Right. That makes total sense. Now, at what point in your, first, Designs and Do-Over says, it's okay, in school I learned fine silver, but now I use both.
Yeah.
Oh, and I missed Christine Rose. There are some awesome jigs you can get to make ear wires and links. I thought about that. I haven't looked into any pricing. Talbert's mom, me or Elizabeth, needs to mute YouTube.
Yeah, I don't have YouTube open.
I don't hear it, so
I don't hear it. So
I'm not hearing it. Must be
all
getting.
right, is that better? Talbot's mom, because I would love to chat. Sorry. That happens.
Yep.
All right. Tell me why my keyboard doesn't want to work right now. All right. Hi, Ann. Ann Dar is here.
Hi, Ann. How are you doing? Oh, now I heard that echo. Okay, just once in a while, I guess. Let's go.
Well, I have nothing open for YouTube and no other StreamYards.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it just does that every once in a while. You know?
Yes, the echo stopped, Talbert's mom says.
Okay.
Excellent.
Good deal.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Why am I having such a technical difficulty issue over here trying to pull up the chat at the same time? Nope, it's still there. Laugh out loud. Okay.
Oh, well.
So, I don't know. Designs and do-overs. You can make your own jigs with 2x4s and nails.
Yeah.
That sounds excellent because I've got plenty of spare wood in the garage and like a few 100,000 rusty nails.
There you go. Yeah. I think as a jeweler or a designer or a jewelry maker, you need to be able to think outside the box and don't always look for a tool to help you out. Make your own, you know?
Right.
If you can't find what you need, make it. Because there are so many different ways of, you know, making jewelry that they can't have a tool for everything. I know I have made, you know, tools before that because I needed them. Let's see, right around here someplace is.
Sandy, give me 1 second. I'm going to grab my headset.
Alrighty. Okay. I'm just straightening these out. But like I was doing a project and I needed some small round, I think it was wire. Anyway, I just cut this down to the, let's see, let me get over on the right, cut it down to the size that I needed. So you just kind of do with what you can with what you got.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I really don't like to go out and, I mean, I love tools, don't get me wrong, but to go out and buy a tool for just one project, I'd rather figure out something with what I got, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Well, and it takes up a little less space that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard of Soham Harrison?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have, over in Australia.
Yeah. I like to watch his videos, and he's got this board that he puts on his lap, and it's got a space chiseled out for his diamond block. And I saw that, and I said, "Ooh, I'm gonna do that."
Yeah. Yep. Well, what I've got is on my stump. I've got those divots, you know, so that I can work on my stump.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which is, you know, basically the same thing.
Yeah.
I had a guy come in my shop the other day, and he wanted to buy my stump from me. I said, "Are you kidding me? No." It was given to me, and it belonged to a Navajo silversmith. So
Oh,
no,
yeah, no. But
too much history in that stump.
yeah, no, anyways, but no, especially because of that.
Yeah. Go cut down your own tree. You know?
Exactly.
You're a guy. You can do that.
No. Actually, when I was wanting a stump, I went to, because I have several hobbies.
Yeah.
I went to Goodwill and I found a very sturdy, not as sturdy as a stump, but very sturdy mission style table that can put up with being hammered on and things like that. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah, I mean it won't last forever, but it'll last a good long time.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I was here. I was typing in the chat. I was like, "Oh, wait, I have audio."
Yes. You can speak.
And Telbert's mom says you could have asked $10,000 for your down payment.
Yeah.
Sosi has joined us. Hi, all, lurking for a bit. Hope you are all doing well.
Hi, Sophie.
Yeah. So I'm trying to weave some metal here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it, but we're gonna give it a try.
Oh, I'm supposed to be sending an email right now. I forgot about that too. I try so hard. I have the attention span of a gnat,
Yeah.
and it's like unless I'm making jewelry, I really can't concentrate for more than like 10 minutes, maybe 15.
Okay. No, I'd like to get that a little bit tighter. But I'm not quite sure. Well, we'll get some more in here. We'll see what's happening. Maybe they'll hold together better after I get a few in.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if
So,
So-
like, you would probably die if Disturbed came in, right? Is that what
I honestly I would try to take very deep breaths, and I would probably light my sage stick, which I'm probably going to do anyway. I meant to do it the last time I got up, but I'm still on pins and needles from the beginning of your show. So I'm really sorry. I apologize if I seem a little out of sorts.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So no, I mean I've followed them for such a long time. I've watched so many documentaries about, well, not documentaries, I mean interviews
Yeah.
about the band and the songs and what they had to say, and it's like I've asked myself 100 times, if I've asked myself once, if given that opportunity, what would you do with that time? And I'm like, I don't know. It's like, I'd like to think I'd use it wisely, and clean information from a group of one, beautiful musicians and beautiful people that I could better myself or better this world with, instead of just like fanning out.
Uh-huh.
like I couldn't even believe it as the words were coming out of your mouth, and I was typing in the chat to say hi, and I was like, oh my God, it's kismet. I was like, I'm just dumbfounded, you know, and I'm not. I'm so happy for you, honestly. Like,
Well, thank
I
you.
think that the fact that they said they like your jewelry and they like your channel, and you know, I am so happy for
And
you.
my haircut. They like my haircut too.
And your haircut, and I love your haircut. And you know, the fact that you've hustled so hard for so long, um, and not and with no complaint in any reference to anything. You know, it's what you like to do. You like to work. But
Yeah,
I think that that should also at some point in someone's life be rewarded, especially if
yeah.
they're a good person like you. Hi, Gianna.
Hi,
It's
Tim.
Alexis.
Hi, Jana. I'm here too. It's Elizabeth. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim. Oh, this is about
Yeah.
Disturbed.
So, what do you guys think?
I think it looks like a nice basket. What do you have a nice basket weave? Do you have a goal or an orientation of where you're going with this?
No,
Okay.
no, I sure don't. I thought maybe a pendant or a pin, just something that isn't too terribly big, but
Yeah. Designs and Do-Overs, who I don't know anything but their chat name, says that they love that.
Mm-hmm. That's Kristen.
Kristen, nice to meet you. Oh, I'm supposed to be sending her an email. Oh, for goodness sake. See? This is not a joke, guys. It's true. I don't mean to do it. Like, so if I
uh,
almost wrote in the message in the chat was, you know, if you don't hear from me, then then here's my email.
Cute.
all right, let's get some more pieces on there and see what we can do.
Christine Rose said a pin would be cool.
Yeah, and I kind of like this stuff coming down from it,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't think I'm going to weave it all the way down.
Yeah. And are you going to leave the sort of the spaces? Or are you going to try to cram everything?
Well, I'm trying to cram them a little bit further together, but I'm not having a whole lot of luck.
Yeah.
So I think what I may do, I don't know what I may do.
That's my favorite way of working.
Yeah.
That's the best way of working when you don't put an well, I don't want to say unreasonable, but any really expectation on what the piece is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Because when I feel that, at least for me, that email came back undeliverable. For me, it's like if I try to get if I get caught up in the minutia, excuse me, then I can't. It's like I ruin wire after wire, and it's very sad.
Well, don't feel bad because we've all been there. I mean, there is a learning curve, and some
Have I
people just want it perfect right out of the gate. Well, it's not going to be, not with this. You know. Um, I can do something 1,000 times, and on the 1,001, I burn it up. Just melt it down. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't think things need to look perfect. They just need to look like you,
Yeah. Just,
Gianna says, whatever mom makes, it will be fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, honey.
And that's no joke. Christine Rose, I don't know who she's talking to. Have you ever knit with recycled silk? Personally, no. Does anyone else here knit?
I had a little stint of it, but I don't think I ever knit with recycled silk. I think I stuck with wool.
Yeah, I like cotton. Oh, and alpaca is very nice.
Yeah. All I ever made were scarves. So.
I tried to make 100 things that I never finished.
I'd like to get an Angora goat
Ooh.
and see what we could do with the Angora.
That'd be cool.
That would be fun.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said, Sandy.
I'd like to get an Angora goat
Ooh.
and see what I could do with the Angora. You know, when I shared her. I don't know.
That would be nice.
Yeah, different.
Hey, how are the puppies?
They're doing great.
Yay.
They're doing great. They're gaining weight and just
Okay,
all of them are doing good. Which I'm thankful for.
I'm going to catch us up on the chat. We got Talbert's mom, always at Gianna Little Whiteman, saying that, you know, Gianna's comment about your stuff being fabulous all the time. She's agreeing. And then there's a conversation between me and Designs and Do-Overs, Kristen. So then there's Talbert's mom. She says, I used to spin my own alpaca and wool. That is really, really cool.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's just, you know, something that's gone through my brain a couple of times that, you know, I don't have the time and the energy for what I have to do. So that's kind of pie in the sky type thing. But,
well, I don't necessarily know if pie in the sky is even such a thing, because I mean, you're only limited to what you limit yourself to, and I think that so I don't think pie in the sky. No.
And Tim Powell says, hi, Miss Sandy.
Hello.
And Michelle O says, my uncle had a ranch with Angora goats. Love them.
Oh, wow.
I've never pet an Angora goat, but I can't imagine how soft it could possibly be.
Yeah. I can't either. But I don't know whether it's soft after you clean it and spin it or whether it's actually soft on them. I know Angora rabbits are very nice to pet. You know, I mean, they're really something else. Maybe I'll just get Angora rabbits. They're smaller, cheaper to feed.
That's true. You have so many little creatures running around there.
Yeah, I like critters. I do like critters.
I've decided I want to invest in a pair of short clawed Asian otters.
Okay.
And I'm decided to get at least two because they're very, 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 very active. And I figure they can help entertain each other and help entertain me because I've watched hours of video going, oh my God, I need one. And I guess they're really easy to take care of.
I keep watching that. I guess they're from Japan or something, but they even bought their otters a swimming pool and feed them at the table.
Yeah.
It's really, you know, some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let me trim these up and let me see what we got here.
How long after you started making jewelry was it that you decided that you started to learn to solder? I guess is where I'm going with that.
It took me about 6 months to really learn how to solder.
Okay.
But I didn't have any instruction.
Okay.
Mine was all self-taught. So you got to take that into consideration also. That YouTube didn't exist, and to
Right.
find somebody to show you didn't exist either, because the Native Americans didn't want to share with anybody but Native Americans.
Right.
So,
Well, I I'm impressed by that. 6 months. That's. I mean, I don't know anything about soldering, but I know that it can be very tricky.
yeah.
So that's impressive.
Okay. So we got that. I'm
Oh,
not
I
quite
like
sure
it.
where we're going to go from here.
It's pretty.
Hmm.
It'd be a nice cuff.
Yeah, that's eventually what I want to do, is a cuff.
It's
But
a really, really pretty pattern. I like it.
let's see.
So I made a bangle bracelet, wire weaving. I took a class, a workshop, and we did it around a glass, so it was continuous. So we didn't solder, it was a wire working class, but that was a nice way to get it to keep its shape.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. What are you using right now? Is that flux?
yeah, this is flux.
And the solder only goes to where the flux is.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's so pretty.
So let's see what we got here too.
Okay. So we've got Michelle. She said, "My uncle had a ranch with Angora goats." Didn't you read that one? I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay.
Okay. See, there's my attention span again. I'm really sorry. I don't mean to do it. All right. So I don't spin, but I knit, crochet, sew, and I don't know what TAT is. Says Christine Rose. What's tat? Is that
My grandmother used to do it. It's a way of making lace, kind of
oh
with like crochet string or something like that. You have a little shuttle that you hold in your hand and you make loops. I don't
okay.
know. Look it up on YouTube and it'll make sense.
Yeah, no, I think I know exactly what. Like, I can picture it because, well, anyways, I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's not making lace with all the spools, where you cross over for, 8 spools or whatever. It's less of an investment, I think, in equipment and space.
Well, less of an investment for quality merchandise, in my opinion, is always a good thing.
Yep.
Kristen says, a lot of makers in here. And Christine Rose, it took her about 6 months to, as well, Sandy.
Yeah.
But I learned from books.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
So, no. I'll try that E. I don't understand what I must have missed or forgotten, or I don't know. I don't know. I honestly.
She was talking to me about wire weaving around glass.
Oh. Oh, E as in Elizabeth. Oh, I'm getting it now. I am right up on the uptake.
You turn the page, yeah. Okay.
Oh. And she also had a Navajo silversmith for 3 weeks in college. Well, color me green, but I'm very happy for you.
Yeah.
You must do very, very, very nice work. Unlike me right now. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm my own worst critic, but I've had.
Well,
Go ahead.
we all are, you know. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not be satisfied with what I do. I think, yeah, you know, messed it up again.
I I've had two offers or three offers to carry my jewelry. So
Well, that's good.
yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. I
Yeah.
kind of explained to all of them. I'm like, well, I truly don't have all that much inventory yet.
Yeah.
I said, but thank you. Yes, I will absolutely. I appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
So I spent yesterday and today and just kind of buckled down and made as much as I could, and thankfully you know I, I'm not in some kind of block right now. So
That's good.
yeah, things are pretty peachy keen, thankfully. After a while, it was like I was tripping over my life for like too long. I'll put it that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I hope I don't lose service. If I drop out, I'm sorry. I'm just outside and I don't know if my router's gonna
Keep up with you.
right.
All right. So, now what? What do you want to do with this, Sandy? Hmm.
Oh, what a
Hmm.
beautiful ring. Ooh, love that.
Oh, that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's Udalite.
Udalite.
Yeah.
Ooh, like Udalite.
Yep.
Mm. Speaking of disturbed and light, have you heard that song of theirs? Is well, A Reason to Fight is really my favorite, but um, I can't think. Like my brain just went blank. Uh, the light. Yeah, my
Yeah.
brain just went completely blank. But those two songs are my. Well, it's hard to pick a favorite.
Well, what do you think about the sound of silence?
I love it. I
Yeah.
think it's better than the original, and I don't say that on many things.
Yeah.
But I am biased.
Yeah. I, well, that's the song that pulled me into him, and
Yes.
I really like their rendition of it. The accompaniment is perfect. His voice is perfect. It just
Oh,
works very
it's
well.
like butter, and the musicians are just they're on point all the time, and he used to be a cantor
Uh-huh.
for
Or
his
Temple. Yeah.
yes, yeah. I'm sure you spent some time talking to them and have an idea of what's going on, but
No, I have. I really. We just started emailing yesterday, so they just wrote me back, said they
well,
liked my jewelry and loved my hair. So that's as
it's
far as
okay.
we've gotten.
I'm sorry, my father was talking to me, Sandy. I have literally no idea what you just said.
I said that we just started talking yesterday,
Yes.
and as far as we've gotten is that they love my hair and they like my jewelry. That's it. That's as far as we've gotten.
Well,
Yeah, but
yeah.
for them to take the time to come over to my channel, I thought that was pretty cool.
I think that's fantastic. Like, but I'm not surprised at the same time. I gotta mute myself for a minute. The wind
Okay.
chime.
Yeah, Gianna says, Greg, the kids, and I have listened to Disturbed since they played Underground.
Wow. Cool.
Oh, Gianna. if I had any idea of them back then. But I bow to you because you are a definite longer fan than I.
So, well, like I said, we'll just see where it goes. I'm not getting my hopes up real high, but
No, but it's a cool experience, though.
yeah, you know, I still can't believe that they picked me out of, all of the comments to write, but that's okay. I mean, we're here. We're gonna do it. Do it. All right.
And
So, what if we did this?
Tim likes Disturbed, too.
Oh, cool. Okay, guys, how do you like? Okay, let me get the camera back. How do you like that?
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think I kind of like that.
Oh.
Yep, kind of like that. But it needs some color. Color. What do I want to do for color, guys? I don't know. Let's see. We got as far as here's 2 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter, 3.5 millimeter. Four millimeter. 4 millimeter and 4 millimeter. Okay. Nothing else, I guess. Nope. All right. So, what if we got?
I figured out that's what you meant, Kristen, art therapist. She says, as an art therapist, she always told her patients, enjoy the ride and the process.
There you go. Yep.
That's the part I have the hardest time with. Well, mainly because I'm so self-critical, but I find that that's exactly when I'm able to do that, is when things come out the best.
Okay. What if we put some tanzanite on there?
I never would have picked you, Tim, as the fan of Insane Clown Posse.
Really? I've got to say, I have listened to them. I don't dislike them. They're not my favorite, but they've got talent for sure.
Mhm.
Flip them everywhere, Sandy. So,
Terrible storm rolling through here. And leaves are all flipped over. I might lose service. I probably should just drop out now before it's like mid-sentence.
oh no,
So,
you might not.
Elizabeth, oh, I'm sorry, Sandy.
You might not.
I might not. That's true. Let's let's err on the side of caution, shall we? Um, I I will be lurking. Sandy, I love you. Thank you very much for having me on.
Sure.
Elizabeth, it was great to formally meet you, and
Yeah.
I'll be in the chat, and I'll be watching to see what all comes of this beautiful piece.
Awesome. Gianna said she just pulled into Elko.
Oh, okay.
Christine Rose says, Tim, you're a juggalo. Who knew? It's funny. Okay, so you're putting little bits of solder on there. You already soldered it though, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing the opposite side or something?
I soldered it on the back side, and this is the front side now.
Oh, okay.
And I've got 5 little tanzanites in there.
Oh,
See them.
oh, that's beautiful.
I'm trying to see if that's going to work or not. Oops. I think it will. Put those in.
Hey, Willow.
Hi, Willow.
I'm holding my breath while you're doing that.
I know, I just flipped a few of them over across the room, so they're so tiny. Anyway, guys, I think this is a good place to stop. We're at an hour and almost 10 minutes, so I've been trying to keep myself to an hour so I don't get so tired.
Good.
So we will be back tomorrow to put some heads in this and set some stones. And I think I'm going to have to put that, after I put the heads in it, I think I'm going to have to put it in the tumbler and let the tumbler polish it, because it's, I think the puffing wheel would just pull it apart. So.
Yeah, it's delicate.
So I think that's what we're going to do on that. So I may put the heads on it and throw it in this tumbler, and then tomorrow we'll set some stones. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming in. Elizabeth, thank you for helping out.
Yeah.
Lexi, thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
And guys, what was I going to say? It just ran out of my brain. I hate when that happens. Anyway, Elizabeth,
like you stole it, right?
Yeah.
No, that's Cindy.
Elizabeth from?
Sunnyvale, California.
All right, and I'm in Farron, Utah, guys. I love you and appreciate you. you know, I don't have a channel without you guys. You're great. So, don't make a wish.